all of them look like they're poised to break to the upside.
but this is the one that's going to matter.
So, Carter, the sell-off from the highs down to the February lows about 70%. It was on massive volume. So then you had this 100% bounce. But then we went back and we did that test, like you just mentioned.
We held it.
In some ways, couldn't you make the argument, although we're above that downtrend from December, that this bounce is actually not that vibrant? And you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it doesn't have.
Once again, new format, guys. I got to come in here, and they're talking about this bounce here. Is it a dead cat bounce? Are we going back down, or is it signaling future growth? Let's let them finish.
Have a lot of momentum, it doesn't feel like.
What gives you the dynamics of a bounce is determined by the preceding sell-off. So if you think about it, you get the first violent sell-off, and then you get a fairly reciprocal bounce. But when you do a revisit of the low, because you come from a lower level, you don't have as much of a bounce. Momentum. I mean, it's almost, sort of the way momentum or a ball.
Yeah.
Drop a ball from a lower level, doesn't bounce as much as it does from a higher level.
I never took physics.
Once again, these guys do not have crystal balls. They're just taking probability and statistics, and they're trying to forecast the future. So please take whatever they're saying with a grain of salt.
Shows. Stop. No, okay. You set yourself up for that. Carter, thank you. Carter Braxton-Worth of Cornerstone Macro.
When your best players put points on the board and yet the score doesn't, I mean, that's a great metaphor. By the way, 9,000 on Bitcoin is a very important level. We talked about this. The 200 days kind of held with 100 crossing. It is a powerful intersection.
This one time, Bitcoin.
So like I said, it's a lot of speculation. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? And my main message for my followers and the people watching this channel is just think of cryptocurrency investing long-term. Think about the long-term picture, and you don't really have to worry about timing the market. I think the most important thing you can do is just do things to yourself where you're saving money, you're not wasting money on frivolous things, and you're taking that extra money that you save and maybe put half of it into cash, into stocks, whatever, but then take some portion of the money that you save every month and allocate it towards your crypto portfolio. And like I said, you can't really time the market. So what I do is try to pay as low fees as possible. So definitely check out Gemini and GDAX. The fees are much lower. In order to use GDAX, you're going to need a Coinbase account. So I have the link for Coinbase. And then definitely if you're state, and like I said, most of our audience is actually international, but if you're allowed to use Robinhood, I highly recommend using Robinhood because there's no fees and you can make much lower trades. So you can invest like $5 or $6 and not have to pay like a $2 fee like Coinbase. So that's really, really important for anyone watching this channel. Be very careful on what you're paying for fees and do not let it obviously be more than a couple percent, or it doesn't even make sense in investing, especially the risk that you're taking with cryptocurrencies. But no one can tell you when or what is the best time to buy, and I personally have just been dollar cost averaging this down market, and I hope that you guys also do the same thing. And like I said, continue to educate yourself. That's the most important thing you can get. Whether you make money or lose money, it's not as important as learning how to invest properly and educating yourself on the technicals. And what's great is you got YouTube, you have my channel, there's going to be probably other channels too. And I plan on just personally having more and more content. Now that I've hit this 10,000 subscriber mark, I do want to start to create some more content on just basically personal finance. Another thing I'm going to do is diet and exercise on a completely different channel. And basically what you want to do is set up some sort of mindset where you're setting aside money and you're investing in just not cryptocurrency, but any kind of asset where 100% of your income should not be your work. It should be other methods of making money, and eventually you want it where more than 50% of your income is not passive. It's passive. It's Sunday, guys, so you got to give me a break here. So yes, the goal of the channel is buy crypto, make smart investments, invest in like real estate, other passive investments, but be smart with your money. That's the most important thing. If you're smart with your money, it doesn't matter how much money you make, you're going to be positive. If you're dumb with your money, it doesn't matter how much money you're going to make, you're going to figure out ways to blow it in stupid ways, and we don't want that to happen. So leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully none of these fast money videos will get flagged, but like I said, because of this, I will still do some media coverage, but I'm going to be spending a lot more time now just talking about personal finance, the crypto market's really interesting. I want to continue to do it, but I want to also just help my audience figure out ways to set aside money, invest it properly, and hopefully by the time you're 10 years, 20 years from now, more than half of your income that you're generating is from passive investments, not your job. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon.